This investment strategy made me a millionaire, and I'm going to explain it to you in less than 10 minutes. Promise. All right. They say if you understand something really well, then you can explain it to someone as if they are 12. And so I'm going to use the simplest terms that anybody watching this video can understand, because it's replicable and it's not something that I made up. It's something that I learned because I don't need to recreate the wheel. Millions of people have gotten rich using this investment strategy because it works. The first thing I want to tell you is that it's not difficult to do. What makes it possibly difficult is that people make it more complicated than it needs to be. We tell ourselves that this is going to be hard, or what's the point of, waiting for so long, or because I want to get rich in 2 months. This is not that. This is not any of that. But this investment strategy can transform your life permanently if you are looking at it from a long-term horizon. I'm going to tell you there are 3 ways that you can implement this investment strategy. And it's in each of the areas that I recommend that people get rich in. It's in investing, stocks, it's in real estate, or it's in business. And it doesn't change. It's the same investment strategy over and over and over again. And so then once I tell you this, you have to understand that it works, and if you stick with it, it will do wonders for you. So then the first thing that we have to understand is that if you're looking at stocks, the simplest way and the easiest way to get rich in stocks is to understand that stocks will make you rich in the longest time horizon. Now, trading stocks, that makes a few people rich because you have to do that, and that's a job, and those people do it for 12 hours a day and they lose money for years. But if you are investing stocks, that takes the most amount of time to get rich in terms of years, decades. Usually, if you want to get really rich with stocks, it's going to take you maybe 3 decades, 4 decades, 30 years. That's just me being honest. No, I'm not saying trading, I'm saying investing. Here's what happens. Every month, you take a portion of your salary that you get paid, a portion of your paycheck, and you put it into an ETF that tracks the S&P 500 or an ETF that tracks all of the technology stocks in the US. These are the biggest companies in the world. Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Microsoft. These are the biggest companies in the world. And then so if you put your money invested into these companies over the next 20 years, they are likely going to be the best performing companies. And if another one pops up, you're also going to be invested in it as well, because you are invested in an ETF that already tracks the biggest tech companies. So you don't need to buy them individually. One of my favorites is VOOG. Another one that I love is VTI. These are technology tracking indexes that track the largest tech companies in the United States. Again, those are the best companies. Those are the best. That's the best way. Again, that's the best way to get started in investing for the long term. I'm going to have to cut this. Maybe I shouldn't cut it, but I'll keep going. All right. So then we're looking at the next way when we're talking about real estate. This gets a bit faster. In real estate, you can invest for 10 years, 20 years and change your life and achieve financial freedom. Here's how you make money from real estate. You have to get into one unit. Now, the way that I recommend getting into one unit is to house hack. What does that mean? Let's say you buy your first property, you have to save up $10,000-$20,000, and you can do that by getting a job and just saving up, living like a pauper for a year or two, so you can save up the $20,000, and then you have the down payment to get into your house. Right? Live on your mom's couch, doesn't matter, but you have to live like garbage for a while so you can get that down payment. Once you get that first house, you're going to live in one of the bedrooms or even on the couch of your own house, and then rent out all of the other bedrooms or units in that room. Remember, this is how you get rich, and it makes you a millionaire faster. The faster you get to accomplish that status, the faster and more you'll be able to enjoy it. So then you're going to want to live poorly for a few years. You get one unit, make sure that unit is earning money and it's not coming out of your pocket. Once you do that, save the down deposit for next place, and you're going to be doing that 4 times in 1 decade. So then in 1 decade, you can have a $2 million portfolio by just doing that 4 times. Easy. The last way is business. Here's how you have to think about business and investing strategy, because this can get you rich in less than a decade. What you are looking for in a business is a system that is replicable and scalable. All of your attention in business, if you find out that this one, let's say we're taking lawn mowing, right? If you find out that you can mow lawns for $200 because you're doing a high profile service, you're mowing lawns, you're doing detailing of the lawn, you're cleaning the gutters, etc. And every time that you go out, you're getting paid $200. Then what you want to do is find a system that you can teach to other people, hire people, get clients over and over again until you can get that to $1,000 a day. And then once you're doing $1,000 a day, hire someone to replace you. And then all you are going to be doing is figuring out how to go from $1,000 a day for the people who are working day to day to $10,000 in a month. And then once you are doing, well, not $10,000 a month, $1,000 a day, you're going to go from $1,000 a day to $100,000 every month. That's what I meant. Once you're doing $100,000 a month, that's $1 million a year business. Now, obviously, the profit margin may be 30%, 40%, so you're actually taking home around $300,000 or $400,000, but that makes you a millionaire very quickly. You are bringing home $300,000, $400,000 from mowing lawns, and your only job right now is to keep scaling that system. And remember, you're not going out every single day. So your operation is just to find that system that can scale. That's your only job. It's one system that can scale. If you take these 3 investing strategies and you apply all 3 of them, you will be a millionaire. And it's really that simple. You don't need to recreate the wheel. This is already done by so many people. And if you do this, come back here and let me know, because I want to know your success story. Follow me for more. I'll see you in the next video.